In this video, I want to dive into the perception of Kevin Stefanski from the eyes of a Cleveland Browns fan. That's me, KSK Sports. I want to lay it out that Kevin Stefanski is vastly overrated. I say he's vastly overrated simply because, close your eyes for a second, okay? I just want you to do an experiment. Think about all the coaches in the AFC North. And then, where do you place Kevin Stefanski within the AFC North, pre him being fired and pre John Harbaugh being fired? Are you really going to put Kevin Stefanski? I know he's two-time coach of the year. Get that out of your mind. That's a media award. I don't care about those type of awards. It's a media award. Okay? How many times do I have to say that? I'll say it one more time. The coach of the year is a media award. You cannot tell me that Kevin Stefanski was a better coach than John Harbaugh in his own division. A better coach than Mike Tomlin in his own division. This is pre-Harbaugh and Stefanski both getting axed. You cannot tell me with a straight face that he was better than those two. So if you can see that, we got Zach Taylor left inside of the AFC North. Okay? Now, what does Zach Taylor have over Kevin Stefanski? Now, in the 6 years that Kevin Stefanski was in Cleveland, Zach Taylor, I believe he was coach of the year in 2021, if I'm correct. I could be wrong, but I think he was coach of the year 2021. The Bengals won the division 2021-2022. So he was coach of the year 1 year. He got him to the Super Bowl that 2021. He won the division 2 years. So Zach Taylor, you can make the argument that Zach Taylor was a better coach in the time that Kevin Stefanski was in Cleveland than Kevin Stefanski, because he did several things that Kevin Stefanski did not do. And I don't want to hear, oh, Kevin Stefanski didn't have a quarterback. He was not able to select his quarterback. Kevin Stefanski had 13 quarterbacks his entire time. He had the likes of Baker Mayfield. He had the likes of Deshaun Watson. He had the likes of Jacoby Brissett. He had the likes of Joe Flacco. Please don't buy into this narrative that he had no quarterbacks. Okay, he was not able to have sustained success with those quarterbacks. That's what you should be saying. You should be saying he was unable to get the most out of the quarterbacks that he had. And I don't want to hear, oh, they made the playoffs 2 times when he was there. Okay. Did they win the division? They did not win the AFC North. Your main objective every year when you're a coach of a team in your division, what is the main goal every year? To win your division. Kevin Stefanski did not win his division. Okay, Kevin Stefanski, he got to the playoffs twice. Okay, tip of the cap. You was coach of the year 2 times in a row. 2 times in the tenure. Tip of the cap. But still, inside of that division, now you can be like, hey, man, that's a tough division to play in. You being unreasonable, KSK. Look, man, life ain't fair. That was the job he was presented. He was probably asked when he got interviewed, hey, you think you can win the AFC North? He was like, yeah. Yeah, you know if you don't deliver on that, we're going to fire you. I mean, this is what it is. It's a cutthroat industry. Okay? It's a cutthroat industry. And Kevin Stefanski, he didn't show me in the last 2 years he was worthy of being the head coach of the Cleveland Browns. I don't care what you think about him. You cannot constantly rest on your laurels. You can't be like, well, I did this in 2020 and I did this in 2023. But the last 2 years at my job, I've been an abject failure. But hey, I was employee of the year 2020 and 2023. That should give me, this runway for the rest of my life or the next 5 years. No, you've been a terrible employee the last 2 years. Just imagine you go to your boss and they're downsizing, but you go to them and be like, hey, I was a great employee in 2020 and 2023, but in 2021, 2022, I was below average. And then the last 2 years, I've been way below mediocre. And they're like, you're in a sales position. So, yeah, you had your best years 2020, 2023, but you're still banking on, hey, I was employee of the year those 2 years, but in 2021, 2022, 2024, 2025, I was either mediocre to awful. You're not going to keep your sales position. That's what people are trying to masquerade to me. People are like, oh, he was 2-time coach of the year, while glossing over he never won the AFC North. While glossing over, there are guys in his own division that won the division every year. There was a guy in Zach Taylor that made it to the Super Bowl. Also, you also have 2 other Super Bowl winning coaches in your division. So I'm supposed to be like, oh, Kevin Stefanski, he's a better coach than Zach Taylor. I had somebody, I commented on another platform. It was like, whoa, Zach Taylor got Jamar Chase. He got this. And guess what? They made it to the Super Bowl with their talent. I'm just saying, didn't the Browns have Jarvis Landry and OBJ at one time? Didn't they have Baker Mayfield? These are guys in the league. They still was not able to win the AFC North. They still won 11 games. Pittsburgh still won the division that year. They could have won the division in 2020. Why couldn't they win the division in 2020? Just saying, bro. Just saying. All right. Close your eyes to end this video. Is Kevin Stefanski a better coach than John Harbaugh? Is he a better candidate? Or are you going to pick Kevin Stefanski over John Harbaugh if you're a coach? If you're looking for a coach, are you picking Kevin Stefanski over John Harbaugh? Are you picking Kevin Stefanski over Zach Taylor? Some people might. Are you picking Kevin Stefanski over Mike Tomlin? I'm just saying, man. Those are the questions that need to be presented. You need to be compared to your peers inside your division. I'm just saying, man. I'm just presenting the evidence out there. He never won the AFC North in 6 years. And everybody else inside of his own division either won a Super Bowl or they got their team to a Super Bowl and won their division. I'm just saying. Kevin Stefanski didn't win the division. Didn't get to the Super Bowl. But he was 2-time coach of the year. Oh, oof. Congratulations. You won a media award. You are the media darling. Congratulations, Kevin Stefanski. Man, get out of here, man. Y'all. All right, man. That's all I have on this one. Like and subscribe. Help your boy get the 400 subs. I just got the 300 subs. I appreciate the love and support. Catch y'all in the next Browns video. KSK Sports. I'm bringing y'all Browns content. Even in the off season, somebody was like, "Hey, you need to be talking about the NBA or something else. Season's over." Hey, sincerely, guy, that's not able to see my content anymore because I cut him off because my cutoff game is elite. Hey, bro, stay in your lane, mind your business. I do what I want to do over here on KSK Sports. All right, rolling out. Peace.